Hello everyone and welcome back to another BCP library video. My name is Katie and today I'm going to be showing you 3 different advent calendar crafts that you can do at home. They are very similar to each other, and as we are heading into December next week, I thought it would be a good idea to show you how you can make your very own advent calendars just from your craft supplies. So let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to do this Jigsaw advent calendar, and this is available for free in the video description down below, so you can just click on the link, download it. It's a PDF file and it's a jigsaw where you just cut out the blocks and put them in each day. And if you just click on fit to printable area when you print it and don't click double-sided, and it will print just like that. So I am going to trim around the edge of the board. This is the board with all the numbers on where you stick all of the little squares, and I'm just cutting around it and mounting it on some nice holographic card, but you can do whatever you like. You can just leave it as the paper, or you can stick it to some cardboard but you've wrapped in some Christmas paper. It's totally up to you what you want to do. Just be as creative as you like. I'm just sticking mine down with a glue stick onto some nice shiny red card, and then I'm going to decorate it with some Christmas sequins and some stars just to make it that little bit more festive. But if you do decorate it, make sure you don't decorate inside the squares so it won't be covered with the jigsaw once you start doing it. So leave all your decorations around the thick black line. And then once you have your board done, you can then cut out all of your little squares. I'm cutting all of mine out at the beginning. You can cut them out every day if you want to, but it might be easier to just cut them all out at the beginning because they're all in a jumbled order. So I'm just going to cut them all out, and then I can put them in a little envelope, and then I can get them out each day. So here they are all cut out, all the little squares, and then all you have to do is each day of December is match up a square to the corresponding square on the board. So let's just find number 1, shall we? And we'll put that in place. I'm not going to stick it down because I want to do this through December, but this is what it will look like. And you can colour each square in every day, or wait till the end of December and colour it in as a big picture. So the second idea is to make a snowman, and what we're going to do is get some card and get a plate from the kitchen. Make sure you've got the permission from the grown-up at home. Draw around the plate and then paint the circle white like I'm doing here. You might need a couple of coats. You just need some ordinary poster paint that you might have at home, just some white paint. And I've done 2 coats on this one just because when you paint something white you often need to do 2 coats. And it doesn't matter if you go outside of the lines because we're going to cut it out later. So I'm just finishing off my white, and once you have done that you can leave it to dry, and while you're leaving it to dry you can work on the hat of the snowman. And we're going to take another piece of cardboard. You can either use packaging or cereal packet or whatever you have at home, and I'm drawing a hat, and I'm going to paint this in black, and this is going to go on top of the circle. So for the black paint I only needed 1 coat because the black paint was quite dark and thick, so it didn't really matter. So here is my finished hat, and it doesn't matter too much about being neat around the edges because we're going to cut it out. And once you have your hat and your snowman dry, you can cut it out and they will look something like this. And then we're going to put the hat on top of the circle, and we're going to fix it down with some glue. I'm just using some school glue because glue stick might not be strong enough here. It depends on the cardboard that you're using. So just applying some glue to the back of the hat and then putting it down on top of the snowman, the circle, which is going to be the snowman's head. And we just need to put it down firmly and just hold it in place for a few minutes. You can either hold it in place with your hands like I'm doing. I held it in place for about a minute, 2 minutes, or you can weigh it down with a heavy book or something like that. Just make sure you don't get any glue on the book or what you're using. So once it has glued, it will look something like that, and I'm going to decorate my hat with some star stickers, but you can decorate yours with whatever you like. Maybe you've got some tinsel, maybe you've got some Christmas stickers, maybe you want to just draw on it, or maybe you want to just leave it blank. It's totally up to you. So I've just stuck some stars onto mine, and then when I was happy with it, all the way around the white at the bottom, all the way around the rim of the circle, I wrote the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and then all the way to 24, and these will act as all of the days in December. I'm just putting a dot in between each number so it's clear what number is which, because once you get around the curve it's a bit difficult to see. So I am doing 24, just about fit them on. And then in the middle of the circle I'm doing a snowman face, so I'm just using a black pen and I've done 2 eyes and a mouth and some cheeks, and then all I have to do now is get a nose, and I've cut out from some felt a nice orange carrot. And you can use card if you don't have any felt, and then you can move it around to point to the day, and you can either leave it free or you can just add some blue tack to the back to secure it each day. So for the final craft, I'm going to use some of these lollipop sticks, and you need 24 of these. You might have some in your craft supplies, or you might just want to cut up some bits of card. That's absolutely fine as well. And I'm thinking of 24 activities that I can do throughout December. So this one will be sing a Christmas song. Other ideas might be to draw a Christmas picture, write to Father Christmas, that kind of thing. Or you can do other activities. Maybe you can talk to other people in your household and you can think of some fun activities to do together throughout December. You just need to think of 24 different activities or things to do. Maybe you can do 24 acts of kindness and just write them on the lollipop stick. I've got some coloured ones, so I thought a silver pen would work really nicely, so that's what I'm doing. So those are my first 5 ideas. And then we need to get a jar, so get a jar from your kitchen and wash it and then fill it with some Christmassy things. I've got some Christmassy branches and some Christmas sequins I'm putting in here. Maybe you have some chocolates that you want to put in, you can add some chocolates in as well. It's totally up to you. I've just got stars and sequins. And then I'm going to put my sticks in the jar. All of the 24 sticks. We've only got 5 for now, but I need to think of some more later. So I'm just putting all of the sticks inside the jar. And then once you put the sticks inside the jar, you can fill it with more stuff again, so add some more sequins. And I've also got some Christmassy stickers that I'm going to stick around the outside of the jar, and I've also attached a ribbon as well, just to make it look a little bit more Christmassy. But you can fill your jar with whatever you like, whatever Christmassy things you have. And again, you can put some chocolates in as well as your activities. Maybe you can do an activity and then reward yourself with a chocolate afterwards. So that is the jar advent calendar. So these are the 3 advent calendar ideas that you can do at home. Don't forget you can print the jigsaw off in the description below. But that is all for today's video, and we will see you in another BCP library video very soon.